You're going back to your marriage? To your wife?
And I love Katie. I have responsibility to her.
No, your responsibility is to yourself, Bill.
Steffi, I am not the kind of man who walks away from my commitments. I made a promise to you as well, and I never should have done that.
You're not going to stay with Katie. Bill, you wouldn't do that to yourself. And you wouldn't do that to me. Where is your husband? He had someone he needed to see.
He dropped you off here after the hospital and he went to work?
No, he didn't go to work. He went to see Steffi. He's breaking it off with her.
I just found out who bought our condo.
Yeah? Who?
Steffi Forrester. Isn't that intriguing?
So Bill drops you off from the hospital and immediately goes to see Steffi.
I insisted.
You can't trust Steffi.
Oh, I don't. But I trust Bill.
I really don't want to upset you, but Bill hasn't exactly been the most trustworthy person.
Yeah, well, I think he's learned a thing or two from all of this.
Like what?
Like how much he needs me.
Did he say that?
Yes. Bill loves me. And he knows that if he does anything like this ever again, he will lose me. And he doesn't want that. He's made that very clear. Katie's heart attack was tragic. And thank God she was okay.
She could have died.
But she didn't. It was a warning, Bill.
Yes, it was.
God, she knows her limitations, and she's gonna be careful now. She's bright. Come on.
You're making some point?
Katie's heart attack could have happened at any time. It was caused by stress. She could have been in a traffic jam. She could have had trouble with her family. And if she's smart enough, she'll know to control that. But Bill, you should not feel guilty about this. This could have happened in any stressful situation.
But it wasn't any stressful situation,
But if
Steffi.
you're trying to feel responsible for this, it is not warranted.
It's more than that.
No, you are Bill Spencer. There's nothing that she can do to hurt you, and you do not have to go back to her. No, we will be together because I know that's what you want.
I could go and pay Steffi a visit, pretend that I left something there.
Like one of your many romance novels?
Aren't you even the slightest bit interested in why she bought our place, and so surreptitiously?
No, Mother, I'm not. Because I have a business to run. Remember all the talk of reviving Jackie M, the internship program?
Nobody's forgotten about that. I've already contacted a number of fashion schools in the area.
Very good, young man. Stay on it.
Nikki, loosen up. Life isn't all about business, you know. God, even Bill Spencer knows that now. Have you heard anything more about Katie?
I got a call. She's home from the hospital.
I mean, so soon after a heart attack?
Guess she got lucky this time.
Makes you wonder, doesn't it? What could have caused it?
She's living with Spencer. That could cause anyone a heart attack.
So you think it's Bill's fault?
Didn't say that.
Well, it is a possibility.
Why are we talking about this? Katie got a wake-up call. I told her she has to be more careful. I told her that many times, actually.
Didn't I hear something about Bill and Steffi floating around, that she was flirting with
Yes.
him openly. I
Yes.
was like,
It was when they were using his jet to help rescue Brooke and Thomas. Steffi was there, but Katie wasn't there.
Okay. Can we just please drop all this? Bill and Katie are married. Tragically married. And it's all their business.
Bill, you should not feel guilty about this. You didn't cause her heart attack. You just happened to be there when it happened, and thank God you were.
You're always so quick to excuse me.
And that is why you need me. Because everything's gonna be fine. We're just gonna go just back to the way we planned it.
I do love you, Steffi. I hope you know that.
No, Bill, you were there for me, and I was there for you. Our timing couldn't be more perfect. This is not just some coincidence. We crossed each other's paths because we both felt alone. Bill, that was fate bringing us together. That is something that we have to hold on to because we are right for each other. And we are meant for each other. Katie is not right for you, Bill.
No, Steffi, no. That's where you're wrong. I love my wife.
No.
I am not leaving my marriage.
No. She brainwashed
I've
you.
made a decision, Steffi. I'm not going back on it.
What did she say? What did she do to you?
It's not Katie. It's me.
No. I don't believe you. No, you said that you love me. And I know what that means to you. I know what I mean to you. You don't want Katie. No, not the way you want me, because I know what we have is true. Katie's just messing with you, Bill. Can't you see that?
Fantastic. You two have appointments. It's a buyer's market. You should have your own place by the end of the day.
It might take more than a day, darling. As you said, we do have business to run.
Which should take all of your attention. So tell me, why are you obsessing about Steffi?
Not obsessing. She bought our condo.
Well, I'm sure you can count on her to protect its stellar reputation.
Do you think she really is involved with Bill Spencer?
Mother, the guy just redid his wedding vows. Katie loves him. Don't ask me why.
Well, the Logan women do always manage to keep their eye on the prize, that's for sure.
As do the Forrester women.
Please, just stay out of this. It'll only cause you trouble.
You know, I'm surprised at your attitude, Nikki, given your feelings for Katie.
Mother, Katie's tougher than most people think. I've seen her cheat death more than once.
So you're not the slightest bit worried about her?
I didn't say that. If she were married to anybody but Bill Spencer, I would feel differently. He's not to be trusted. Katie thinks that she can handle him. Unfortunately, I don't share the same thought.
Look, Aunt Katie, Steffi was seducing your husband. Okay, I don't think I can let her get away with that.
Well, she didn't get away with it. Bill is setting her straight.
You think Steffi's just gonna sit there and accept that?
No, of course not. She's gonna use every trick in her repertoire to try to hang on to my husband, but it's not gonna work. Because Bill wants me, and he wants our marriage. And I am totally confident of that.
Steffi, don't forget who you're talking to. Katie is not messing with my mind.
I can't believe you want to spend the rest of your life with that woman.
Steffi, I'm a man who thought he would never get married. A man who couldn't imagine spending his life with any one woman.
Until you met me.
No, Steffi, until I met Katie.
Have you forgotten everything we shared these past few weeks, huh?
No, I haven't. But I had forgotten everything I shared with my wife.
She had a heart attack, and now you're being all sentimental.
It isn't sentiment. Steffi, it's truth. Katie is a woman unlike any woman I've ever met.
That's what you said about me.
That is what I said about you. And I meant it. You both are.
Bill, I get you. I I understand you. Katie is trying to change you. I know your strength. I know your conviction. You let nobody pull your strings, and now you're letting her pull them?
Steffi, I am not perfect. I am not a perfect human being. I know you think I am. And I love you for that. But I have done things I shouldn't have done, things that weren't right.
What, are you talking about the Amber thing? Is she guilt-tripping you again?
It's not guilt-tripping. No, she's not.
Have you forgotten that she's walked out on you?
No, I haven't forgotten. I was being stubborn. I was arrogant. And she walked out. What I was doing was wrong. I realize that now.
What you were doing was falling in love with me. Was that wrong? Loving me is wrong? After everything you said, everything you promised, you're dumping me? Is that what you're doing? What a good mom walking her little girl out to the car.
She's not so little anymore.
No, she's not. She's a bright young woman. She reminds me a lot of you when you were her age.
But she does know Steffi and what she's capable of.
Steffi is capable of many things, but stealing my husband is not one of them.
You seem so certain.
Listen, I appreciate your concern. I really do. But Bill is a man who learns from his mistakes.
What happened? How did all this turn around?
Bill and I had a long talk.
He made you promises?
Listen, I know that you will forever think of me as your naive little sister, but no, Bill did not make me any promises. In fact, quite the opposite. I told him if he wanted to be with Steffi, then he should go. He should just leave.
You stood up to Bill?
Bill's a complicated man, but I understand him. His strengths and his weaknesses. He needs a woman he can count on, not someone who's going to tell him lies just to make him feel better. He needs someone who is just as tenacious and determined as he is. His equal. And that's why he married me, because I challenged him. And I told him if he was going to be happier with Steffi, then he should go. He should leave. And he didn't. Because I have something that Steffi will never have. I have honesty and integrity and loyalty. And those are things that Bill cannot live without. I think we're going to learn from this experience. I think it's going to make us closer than ever before because we love each other. He's ending it with Steffi. And we're going to go on with our lives like none of this ever happened. So is that why you came here? To end our relationship?
I made promises to you I couldn't keep. I was wrong to do that.
Bill, we love each other. It's not wrong. It's
Steffi,
beautiful.
I am in no position to share a life with you.
Look, I understand you feel guilty and responsible.
It's not
but you
just guilt and it is not responsibility. I am committed to Katie. She's my wife. I love her.
But that doesn't...
And before I met Katie, I didn't know how to love.
But that doesn't mean you can't love somebody even more.
Steffi, you have to accept this.
No. No, I can't because I know what we mean to each other.
We have a history of being drawn to each other. And Steffi, and then we hurt each other.
That isn't
It is
true.
It is true. It is true. You used my affection to win back Forrester. Now I've made promises to you that I can't keep. I am hurting you. And that is the last thing I want to do. But I love my wife.
Don't you dare say something like that to me. No, you said you love me. And now what, you're leaving me? You promised you would never abandon me, and that's what you're doing. It's all for Logan. I can't believe it that you would do this to me. I don't know you. You are not the Bill Spencer that I love.
The Bill Spencer that I would hope you would love is a man who could not walk out on his wife who just had a heart attack.
So what are you thinking? I'm gonna wait until she dies because I won't?
No, I don't want you to do that. I wouldn't ask you to do that. I want you to go and live your life. I want you to be happy.
But will you, Dollar Bill? Huh? When you wake up in the middle of the night longing for my body, touch my mouth and my lips. Huh?
I love you, Steffy. But it can't happen for us.
Now or never.
Can't.
I believed in you. I believed in us. Oh my God, it was meaningless. You lied. You said you were committed to me. You used me.
I didn't use
No,
you.
how could it be so wrong? I was just a fool. I was just a fool.
You're not a fool. I'm so
No,
sorry.
Bill, please. Just go back to Katie if that's what you want. I'm through with you. What are you waiting for? Go!
Door was unlocked. You should be more careful.
Get out.
He left, didn't he? He's staying true to my Aunt Katie and their marriage. Sorry, Steffi. But you and Bill are over.